Well, hey guys, how you doing tonight? This is Bear with Bear's Den Acrylic Art, back with another painting video. So, in front of me, I have a 24 by 36 edge canvas that was left over from the series I did with the metal leafed gears. I did 4, well, I did 6 and 2 did not make the cut, this being one of them, that I did want to revisit. So to that end, I have, I gessoed this several times over, gave it several sandings, and now it is smooth. So what we're going to do tonight is we are going to be using an array of darker reds and darker oranges to do our Dutch pour. And I want to do something that looks more well, that's more on the horizontal as opposed to the vertical. All of the 3 of the 4 that I did are, oriented vertically. I want this one to be horizontal. So what we're going to do is we're going to start in this corner, come down, loop around, and come up about midway. So what I'm going to do is I have my black and white. It's just going to be a simple split base of Mars black and titanium white. Then we are going to put our colors down. So I'm going to take a couple minutes, get the base flooded, and then I will be back to talk to you about colors. So I will see you back here in just a couple minutes. All right, my friends, thank you so much for sticking around. Let us get to putting some colors down, shall we? So, first color I am going to put down is Iridescent White by Liquitex. Now, this is really going to help us more on the black side of the seam, but it should also, you'll be able to see the difference in the white as well, but this is mostly to show up on the black side. And this edge got a little wonky, so I'm just cheating the corner. Next is Mars Yellow by Golden, which is one of my, I don't know, I've been using this color a lot lately. I just really enjoy it. I love anything orange, and especially like a deeper toned orange is even better, as opposed to like a pyro orange. All right, next, this is Alizarin Crimson by Golden. Yeah, I wanted to do mostly oranges, but orange and black, you got to be careful because it could very easily turn Halloween if you're not careful, and that is a mistake that I have made on more than one occasion. So anytime I'm using black and orange together, I try to make sure that it's a darker orange. All right, next, possibly my favorite of the golden interference colors. This is Interference Orange by Golden. And this will show up really, really nicely against the black. And if you're looking at the white side up close in the right light, you'll say, hey, is that orange? Whoops, that was more orange than I wanted. That's all right. All right. Rich Gold by Atelier. Because the frame that I have ready to go for this has a gold trim to it. All right, couple more. Just to play off the Alizarin Crimson, we've got Fire Opal by Folk Art, Treasure Gold. And then the last two, my favorite of the golden paints, the Quinacridone Nickel Azo Gold. Which I was at an art store today. It's a new one for me to go to, but they stock Amsterdam paints. And I had to tell the shop owner that the Quinag had been discontinued because she had a little discontinued sticker on the rack for the Quinacridone Burnt Orange, but she was unaware of the Quinag being discontinued. I'll tell you what, I was thrilled to find a shop that stocks Amsterdam. Well, they have the standard series. They don't have the expert. But check this out. Look at these little adorable tubes that they had for like $3, okay? The 20, that's 1 ounce, 20 mils. But yeah, so picked up a couple of those. All right, so our colors are down. Now, if I was smart, because I was doing this from your side, if I was smart, I would have done this reverse, just for ease of the blowout, but what are you gonna do? So we're gonna pluck whatever that is out. All right, so plan of attack. I'm gonna start right here and work my way down to that quarter and come back up this way. Fingers crossed. Drew Barrymore, let's go to work. Let's see.
I get a little bit breathless. My thoughts are too big. Can I get some comfort, please? I guess I should have been honest. It breaks in my heart. It's weighing me down, baby. I'm like a river that's overflowed. The sooner you know it, the less do we hurt. Let me speak the truth. I know you don't want to face it. You think it's too late, but I can see past the rain. Won't you lay it on me? Turn the page and burn it. Let's make up a big bonfire on the beach with the stars as our lighters, and throw our problems in the flame. Throw more problems in the flame. We fell down to the bottom, so bottom up please. We're gonna get over this. I see the smoke in the mirrors, I'm holding the key, one step away from salvation. You're like the ocean, setting me free. Out in the open, I'm picking up speed. No bad thoughts penetrate. Hold me like this is the first time. Our destiny calls, not leaving this incomplete. Won't you lay it on me? Turn the page and burn it. Let's make up a big bonfire on the beach.
For the most part, I am pretty pleased with that. We've got some nice lacing details, not too much, because, you know, I use mostly, you know, golden paints, and they're not really known for, you know, selling up. I am going to fiddle with this corner right here because I did not blow that out well. But overall, I'm actually really kind of pleased with this. So, time for the straw. I am going to fiddle, and then I am going to bring you down so you can see what this looks like from my angle. So come back in just a couple minutes and we'll see what we got. All right, so decided you actually were looking at it from the right angle. So let's start at the beginning. This, and pardon the glare, but I love all this super, super delicate lacing. And that white, that is going to show up orange. That is the interference orange. But those little cells in there with the Quinacridone Nickel Azo Gold, oh, it looks so good. Okay. I like that there is this little bit of white lacing here. But we've got more of these baby cells. Okay, and there you can really, the lighting's terrible, so my apologies, but you can see the Alizarin Crimson, and there's even some of that super delicate lacing here, and even with the gold. All right, and same thing. Oh, that's a terrible shadow. Same thing on that side. I love those cells right there. So overall, I am really pleased with how this turned out, and I just am hoping that it's gonna dry well, and then I can do my gold leafing. So let's check back in a couple days and see what it looks like dry. All right, friends, here are the dry results of our burnt orangey and gold Dutch pour. And you know what? For the most part, it dried really, really nicely. You can see, let me get my hand under the canvas. You can see how glossy those golden paints are. And I love the richness of like the burnt orange, and the Mars orange next to the rich gold, I think looks amazing. Now there were a couple spots, like right here, where the paint broke, or there's, you know, a little bit of crazing, but that's just because the air conditioning was going on and off. But it's so minute, I don't think I'm gonna bother to repair it, because I think it actually, you know, it doesn't look terrible. It doesn't look overly out of place. So overall, I am super happy with how this dried. So the next step is to outline the dark edge with my white Posca, and then we are going to figure out how we are going to embellish this. So let us check back. All right, so here are dry updates. As you can see, I outlined with my white Posca and I put that bisecting center line, and I have sketched in my gears. We're going to be doing 3. I debated doing 4, but I kind of wanted to leave this negative space right here. So all I'm going to do is metal leaf it. So I am going to very carefully put down my adhesive, and then I'm going to wait about 20 minutes, and then I'm going to put the leafing down. So let's check back and see when all is said and done. All right, here are the final results. I stuck with the 3 gears that I had, put down the adhesive. I waited a little bit, then I put down the foil, and then I came back in with this gold mirror Artship design, which is a new brand for me, to outline it. And for the most part, it worked really well. It's not perfect, but it's not supposed to be. And I really kind of dig it. So we've got things superimposed over the other, trying to get some, like a 3-dimensional kind of flow. So yeah, I am super happy with how this went. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me for this video. This one was a lot of fun. And there's only one more left in this series. I feel like it's been a long time coming. So anyway, if you're new and you like what you see, please consider doing all of the things. Hit the subscribe and hit the thumbs up. That helps me out a lot. You can hit the bell icon to be notified of when I upload new content. Please feel free to share this video on your own social media. Speaking of, you can also find and follow me, if you're so inclined, on Facebook or Instagram under Bear's Den Acrylic Art. So, this piece will be available for purchase when it is cured and varnished. So is all of my other work. And if you're curious, you could find that on that Instagram and Facebook. You can message me through those platforms. You can email me directly at bear@bearsdenacrylicart.com. All right, my friends, you all take care. Thank you so very much for joining me, and I will see you back with the next project. Bye.